I'm Uvutaz and welcome back to more Avengers. Gonna start off today. Captain America build guide and overview, I guess. I mean, my Captain America is a little different than most people's. I went with a hybrid of might and precision, with still maintaining some valor. I'm kind of lacking proficiency, unfortunately, but I'm still working on my build. So yeah, getting some proficiency and intensity would definitely help things out. But as you can see, my stats, I'm still rocking 16k life, 32% armor, which really helps with those close range fights. So basically with this build, I can choose to stay back and fight from range, or I can go in close for the melee kills. So yeah, I get the best of both worlds, I guess. Anyway, let's go through the gear. So hive mind inserts. You get the hive mind pieces from the Mega Hive now, and this one's really cool. It basically gives me cosmic damage on any attack, light combo finishes and heavy power attacks basically, and then I get 20% more increased damage as well because of that potentiator. And then we've got the cold in the range slot. Nice thing about this is power attacks grant a damage buff, and remember we had a targeted buff with the Widow yesterday in this slot. Her percentage chance of getting this was 7%. So, this is just proving a point that, other characters get a better chance of applying that damage buff from a ranged piece. So we're doing battery damage with these two pieces. And yeah, in the last slot, we're running an expert spark. So this is a really cool piece because defeating enemies with the range criticals grants a heroic burst. So it allows us to get our heroic abilities back quicker. Getting an intrinsic burst, of course, would be nice. But I mean, I don't really burn through intrinsic other than if I'm sprinting. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, we've got precision, might, and valor. Might, resolve, and resilience. This is really good shield with the right stats and the right perks. And we got precision, might, and resolve. So I'm trying to roll both might and precision on most of my pieces. It's really a stat piece. The chest, the perks aren't really anything good. I'd love to get an intrinsic burst on there or a heroic charge burst. And then in the helmet slot, we're running Protector of the Storm, which is precision, resilience, high rolls as well. So nice thing about this is it's got that cryo potentiator. So now I've got a cryo potentiator that benefits my shield, my range, and I've got a cosmic potentiator that benefits my, the slot 1. So I'm running, dual potentiators that are different statuses. So it's me at 20% on both of those statuses, which is cool. And then we got a heroic support charge rate, which is just icing on the cake, I guess. Yeah, for the artifacts, we're running Might, Valor, Resolve, increased hit chance for power attacks, and Valor Precision, just to add in that extra precision, just to bump that up. I could go triple Valor in this slot. I just don't remember if I have one or not, and that would get my takedowns a lot higher. It would lower my range damage a little bit, but I'm pretty happy where we are with the might and precision. And we're running Tacticon, of course, because we're doing battery, and it's all about that status damage with the potentiators, buffing all our status elements. So here I might actually change one or two pieces as I'm going through this, but my build was initially set up for a range build, so that's kind of what I'm focusing on. The melee is just more of a, if I end up getting in close, then I can actually switch things up if I need to. So triggering Rally Cry grants a defensive buff that reduces 25 damage by 25% for all nearby strike team members. It gives them extra defense, which is really good. I mean, increasing the duration of Rally Cry might be good for 5 seconds, but this, this buff for my whole team is really helpful. Then we have threat control. Critical attacks on enemies marked by Rally Cry deal 15% bonus stun damage. So we want to get them into that stun so that we can get the takedowns and yeah, get the takedowns going quickly. Hence being in the melee range. So for the ranged heroic, the assault heroic, we can hold 2 charges of Steamroller, so it just allows us to throw the shield out twice. And every 2 enemies defeated by Steamroller generates a heroic orb, so it gets our heroics back quicker. The ultimate heroic we're running while Brooklyn Brawler is active, ranged attack damage is increased by 25%. I might switch over to this one just because it allows us to perform takedowns a lot more frequently. But I do like the range, so I gotta play around with this and see which one I like. I know with my Brooklyn Brawler build, I was using this because I was always doing takedowns. But when you're in a team of other people playing, it's very hard to get all the takedowns yourself. And while Brooklyn Brawler is active, blocking will stop any attack. It's just an extra defense. This one might be good again. If I was running this, then I would run this just to extend the Brooklyn Brawler by every takedown that I do. And this just gives you more opportunity of doing takedowns, so they go hand in hand. But right now, because I'm more range focused, I want to have defense. I want to have more damage from my range. So yeah, you can either go this route or CQC Specialist and Adrenaline Rush. So it's those two or these two. They basically go hand in hand. Yeah, it's not really very good. They're the best 2 combinations that you want to do there, in my opinion. Anyway, for the combat, we're running range damage mastery. So again, it was all about that range build, and I'm still trying to boost my range damage. If anything, this might be good as well, but I do like the range damage increase there just because of our shield throw. We don't really air juggle as much with Cap. I don't anyway. So increase the critical attack damage of light and heavy combo finishes is just so that when we're in that melee range, we're getting that increased damage, 15% increased attack damage. Might be good as well. I mean, it gives us a heroic charge boost, but the damage is nice. Bombing takedowns grant a heroic orb. That's just a given. We want to get our heroics back as quickly as possible. For a ranged attack, we want to increase the speed and damage of all shield throws. Increase the damage by 15% against each target that is hit by a ranged power attack. So again, it's purely buffing the whole ranged shield throw. And 15% chance to generate a heroic orb when defeating enemies with headshots. So if I target a headshot, they die from it, and then yeah, get that heroic orb. Takedown energy burst, so recovers 40% intrinsic shield block energy while performing takedown. So whenever I do remember to do a shield block, because I'm running the specialty where shield block blocks every attack, it's actually really good to recover that shield block intrinsic back so that I can do another block if I need to. I'm gonna look at these other skills. Oh, I like that one. And then we're running energy recharge quick start. Reduce the penalty by 2.5 seconds before the energy regeneration begins. The intrinsic shield block is depleted. So just gives us 2.5 seconds to start generating that intrinsic back before it actually takes impact on us, so we don't take a big of a hit. And then energy boost 3, increase the maximum amount of intrinsic shield block energy by 15%. Just gives us 15% more intrinsic shield block energy so that we can maybe block 2 big attacks, for example. And we are running Captain's Defense parry boost. So increase the timing window to parry incoming attacks. I was trying to play around with this just because I don't parry as much as I should. But I need to have Captain's Defense buff active, and I think that's when you press I think it's L2 and you press and hold triangle. He hits the back of your shield. I think that's what it is. I have to have a look now. And then here. Okay, shield throw. Any of those. There it is, Commander's Call. You just press, yeah. So when you're blocking, I think it's R2 when you block. And then you press triangle. So it was R2, not L2, sorry. So yeah, when you have that, it increases your timing window to parry attacks. Kind of cool. But yeah, defeating enemies refreshes Captain's Charge buff. Keeps the buff going. And Commander's Strength. While the Captain's Charge buff is active, melee attacks and range attacks will break enemy block. All these abilities kind of go hand in hand, and yeah, in terms of perks or champion points, I am going for perk chance again, like I always do. Heroic charge rate, like I usually do. Crit chance, crit damage, and then the defense one would be the fortification boost. They are the huge ones. Pretty much, that's what you should max out on every character to start off with. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go into some gameplay, and we're gonna do the daily priority, I guess. What is it? Enter the Avengers. See if we can get a nice chess piece for Cap. But I'm not really too bothered what we get. We really don't need anything. But anyway, I'm gonna pause while we get a group, and I will be right back. Honestly, that was the fastest group ever. I took a sip of my water, and we had a group already. Jeez. 3 Black Panthers. Alright. Anyway, I don't know if I said it, but I hope you guys are doing well. I did start playing Deathloop. My video was up today. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. It's a bit of a unique game. It's really cool because there's no right and wrong way of playing it. Just play it your own way. And you do whatever you want in it. There are objectives, so I mean, if you eventually get to the objective, then you're all good.
Several SHIELD agents have been waylaid by AIM forces. Commander Hill has asked for the Avengers' help.
Curious about the sound. I did enable the 3D sound and I calibrated it and such. So far, it sounded like Jarvis comes right through the center speaker. I'm using a soundbar, by the way, but it's 5.1. A digital sound projector soundbar. It's fairly old by Yamaha, but super good back in the day. And it's still good now. Has amazing sound. The only negative about it is it's quite chunky. The soundbar is actually, say, half the size of my PC, maybe.
The SHIELD agents and will update
but it sits behind my monitor.
AIM will most certainly try to hamper your progress. Be careful. An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Alright, let's get going here. If I can get some gameplay of my Cap going for you guys.
There is a chest with special resources close to your location.
Right, one.
Take him out. Boss watching over us.
The SHIELD ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
We have a ton of life.
The plan remains. Defeat them.
As you can see, we do a ton of damage with our range as well. And why those guys are still killing those enemies. Grab the loot and run.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
we're doing decent damage with melee, right? See?
One of their agents is down.
Just trying to break their shields.
Excellent. Another agent down.
I'm gonna figure out the parries.
Well done. That squad member has been neutralized. Another enemy defeated.
So we don't do crazy damage. But we're actually doing decent damage, and we're applying a bunch of
Team are
statuses.
no longer a threat.
And of course, as always, you guys have any suggestions of improvements that I can make for my cap? Let me know. Definitely all ears. Of course, I would love to switch it up, but in terms of a hybrid build, I think it's not bad. Oh, he's coming with us. Oh, he's not. This week's What If was pretty good as well. If you haven't caught it yet, definitely recommend it.
If you can gain control of AIM's network temporarily, I can infiltrate their security system. There is a chest with gear close by. Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab.
Ow.
AIM's network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system. I need access to multiple terminals. The more the better. AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the terminal. You cannot let them. Beginning infiltration. AIM is trying to remove me from their system.
Pretty much one-shotting most of these normal mobs.
That helps, thank you.
I do like having the cold on my throw because it literally slows down the enemies.
AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol. Beginning infiltration.
Knock him down!
The shutdown protocol is
Yeah,
progressing.
just it.
That helps, thank you.
Anyway, yeah, this is my cap build. If I was playing solo, I would probably switch that mastery or the specialty, I forget which one it is now, over to the extending the Brooklyn Brawler and making them more susceptible to be taken down. Because then that way I can clear the whole map by just doing takedowns. Kind of fun, especially if you've got all his takedowns unlocked, see all the different animations.
They will regret challenging the Panther.
A number of kidnapped SHIELD agents are fighting AIM forces. Help them. There are the agents. Help them defeat AIM.
Heads up!
What? Well, let me throw the shield.
Attack formation! This is gonna hurt.
Wait, 2 orbs. Take them.
Stay sharp. Hold still.
That's it.
Sending
She
them
wrote
pickup coordinates so
a
they
little
may
hectic there. I
evacuate.
mean, having 4 melee characters is a little busy closer to the enemy, but yeah. My US agent Captain America build. Although I don't like making funny names like that. I just said US agent because I was wearing the skin.
Protect us.
Anyway, let's see what we get.
I've sent Commander Hill a rendezvous location
Oh,
to
we did get a
extract the
chest.
SHIELD agents. Well
Check that
done.
out in a second. Alright, let's have a look at this chest. I mean, if it has good stats, it might be good. We lose precision and we lose might. That's probably not going to be the best. A nice piece. I think I've gotten this before. 15% damage reduction while Rally Cry is active. Nice defensive piece. Increases the window of protection granted by evade. And 20 points of shield block when parrying. Which, as you saw, I'm pretty good at parrying. I will try my best to figure that out. Some pieces I just can't swap out like that. Having that Tachyon piece, it's not gonna happen. This one, I mean, the Highbind piece is really good. Plus, running Cosmic on a melee character is really cool as well. Oh, this is the other shield that I had. It was just testing out, you know, damage buff, power attacks dealing cryo, and this one has a willpower burst on it. But it would boost my might, valor, and proficiency. I would lose resolve and resilience. So it would take me from 16k life to 14k. I mean, if I fully upgrade it, it may take me to 14k, maybe 14.1 or 14.2, which still isn't that bad. I do lose a bit of armor. Oh, but it boosts my my DPS up quite a bit, right? Anyway, yeah, we're going with this one for now. When I get the what is it, the perk unlocked that lets me get more defense from here, then I will switch over to that shield for sure, because then I'll still have higher armor rating. But anyway, there's my cat build, and yeah, if you have any suggestions on how I can improve things, you know, I'm all ears for that, because always someone out there that has a better idea than you. Yeah, as an example, that's how much our Valor would go up. Not really a lot. I mean, it's not fully leveled up. Actually, it goes about 300, 250-ish. We lose about 200 precision. Yeah, we'll keep that though. Anyway, there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.